4, 3, 2, let's go.
My dog puff like that, man.
I'm the definition of.
Puppy said he ain't going nowhere. Shit. Puppy going out of here. Puppy days are numbered, man. Hey, what it is. We coming to you on this November the 28th. It's your Honest Dialogue crew. I am your host, SK, aka Mr. What Winners Do, aka Fresh as There Is.
The what?
The name changes every
Boys.
week, though.
Okay.
I made it up just now. I swear I did.
So, Mr. What Winners Do.
Y'all be the Palmetto Prince of this thing. Back
And
at
it's the Toya. I don't have a nickname.
Hey, Toya back in this thing.
I'm back in this thing, y'all.
Lord.
And listen, my birthday is Thursday, so y'all can send your gifts. You can go ahead and start sending them. SK, what you give me for my birthday?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
All right,
For one thing, I can't depend. I can't depend on the concept of being able to actually see you on a consistent basis. Like I may not even see you for your birthday. Matter of fact, I may not see you again for 2 months.
You literally see me for my birthday every year.
I don't know that to be true.
That is very true.
Explain.
Last year, we went to karaoke.
Did we?
Y'all
Yes,
did.
for the first time, you tried to get me to sing.
Y'all did.
That's your birthday?
That was my birthday. You took me out for my birthday.
I remember that.
And then the year before
Hold on, that was your birthday?
That was my
I
birthday.
remember that, bro.
And then the year before that, I had the surprise birthday party that my ex threw for me.
I remember that too.
Now that I will recall
And
that.
then the time before that, I don't know. But
So that's just two.
You see me every year for my birthday. You should really give me some. Now I'm there for you every birthday that you have. I'm at 90% of your events. I even work your event.
Last year we did go to Brazil.
We did for your birthday, and I worked your party.
Yes, you did. The year before that.
The year before that, I worked. I didn't really do a good job at the party before that.
You did a horrible
I was
job.
Like,
I'm a single man
But-
who's heartbroken because of you. She did a horrendous job.
I heard the story about that.
David, have you heard this story?
To be fair,
Dog.
To be fair,
I
before
had a
the story
Toya there.
started,
I had my future wife at the party with me. Now, it's my birthday party, David. So I'm getting loose and getting jiggy with it, all right? I'm out here wide open. So I say, Toya, keep an eye on her. I'm going to make my moves, make my rounds. You keep her out my hair so I can do what I do, so I can jug. David, it's a 3-story mansion. It's 3 stories this mansion, David. 3 stories. I escaped to go do what I want to do. Guess who ends up busting through the door?
not me.
Not her.
I was busy. I was socializing.
Oh my, Toya, what the hell, man?
I mean, she was in one spot for the whole night. I couldn't be still, so I had to go. And then it was like, oh, here's a gift. And then you had me watching all your gifts. I had to keep running up and down stairs. I was serving, like, making sure both bars were, like, I was working. Like, I couldn't just sit there. But anyway.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Things you go to in life, man, I tell you what, man.
We can chip in and get her Finding Nemo, bro.
There's something.
Oh, y'all
I'll do something nice to
boots.
take you to dinner. Something like
Y'all
that.
can get me some boots. I want
Boots?
some
I ain't get you
cowgirl
no boots, fam.
Okay.
You probably gonna ask for some Uggs, and I ain't
No,
buying
I don't want Uggs. I want some cowgirl boots. I want
Cowgirl
some
boots.
Yeah.
You
You all the way in that life now, huh?
I am. That shit is amazing. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep exploring it, see how far I can get.
You know she went to the country music concert.
Yes!
You remember?
It
Tell me
was
about that.
amazing.
You never told me about that.
I did. I went to my first country music festival. It was 3 days long. And like...
How many
30 or
days did you
40
say?
I mean, you went to all 3 days, but...
You went to all 3 days?
No.
You know what's crazy? 'Cause I remember that because I was trying to get you to do something else. You was like, I'm going to a country music.
Yeah.
I
I'm
went to
like,
a country
what?
music festival, like
forgot
my
what-
first one.
Yeah, I
I
forgot.
had a great time. I can't wait till my next one.
That's terrible. Hey
can't
man,
wait
you
till
going
next
down a
one.
path I can't follow. Although I will say this, I went to that Journey concert this year. That shit was fire.
Journey.
And I say
Journey.
I wouldn't go to nothing like that.
I wouldn't go to Journey.
I don't even
went
know
to
who
Journey
Journey is.
and I saw Queen in concert. Both of them fire.
I don't even know who.
You know who Journey and Queen is?
I know who Queen is. I don't know
I
who
would have
Journey
to
is.
know. I would have to hear
Journey,
a song.
don't stop believing.
That song is so old. That's like
I
50
know,
years
and the
old.
concert was fire. Man, I take that with Gucci Man any day.
The old Gucci or the new Gucci? Not
New
the old
Gucci.
Gucci. I'm about to say you lying.
Old Gucci. It ain't too
old
many things
Gucci.
I can pass the old Gucci.
No, the old Gucci.
Give
we
me
going.
beer belly, 280-pound Gucci, I'm in there. For real.
Exactly.
This new responsible Gucci is like,
Yeah, exactly. I was about to
healthy,
say.
responsible, taking care of his kids.
So was it better than Drake?
That wasn't better than Drake, but Tony was better than Drake. That's top 5 concert I've ever been to in my life.
Top one that I've been to was Charlie Wilson.
Charlie Wilson, I
Yes.
can imagine that being
He's
fire.
amazing.
Tony was fire. Like,
Which
fire
one?
to the point I would go again.
Yeah.
The one in Augusta, the one that just recently happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Atlanta. It was fire. You couldn't take your phones in there, although I did sneak and take my phone out. and basically
Tony,
record.
they want nobody with their phone.
They want you to have a nice intimate setting. They want everybody to stay in their
Intimate
phone.
setting, they don't
man.
want the phones,
You know
like,
me.
out. He's
I
gonna
hid my phone in my
record.
back pocket and opened my satchel, but I ain't got no phone on me. I had it in my back pocket the whole time. I took 2 videos.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Well,
You know I can keep it hood.
well.
Gotta keep it funky fresh. But yeah, we in this thing, man. Honest Dialogue. Today we are sponsored by Drumroll Freeze. B Supplement 74. Check my boy out. You need to be strong all night long. This is what you need, man.
I'm about to say, what is that for?
What is that? Right. I was about to say, explain what it is.
Fellas, hey, you need a little dab, then you go stab. Ooh,
Dab and
bars. Bars out here. We need to sign up for that Drake challenge.
challenge.
We got the bars going for real. Oh man.
Yo, I wondered if we would like take one of the beats and do like an intro.
We
What
do. We need to get in the booth. We need to do the old school, get in the Rap City booth, and then let some bars fly. I decided I'm going to start a new trend. When everybody travel, I'm going to do a timestamp like Drake. So I'm going to Thailand next week. So I'm going to do a 5 a.m. in there Bangkok.
I'm about to say, how can you do a set of trend if you copying somebody though?
Because I'm doing it. That's why. But yeah, please go follow our sponsor on IG. It's Beast_Supplements74. Fellas, you need this in them. If you have a little problem, lasting a little long, she's putting you on the table, get you some of that B supplements. Yeah, get you right. You need some?
I was gonna say, what about for the women who wanna, help their man?
Well, hey, women, if you man lacking,
Now look, I don't recommend
lacking and not
drugging.
packing.
I don't recommend like without his permission
I
drugging
know-
him. But
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, hold
see it
on.
now, hey.
I know a few people that done put some honey packs in their man drink
oh,
without him
You
knowing.
believe it?
And I'm like, wow,
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a scandalous world out here, man.
cold world.
Wait, all right, let's get to it, man. So, hey, check this out. First thing on the docket. I thought we was done with this last week,
But here we are.
and we clearly are not wrong. Oh, shout out Dana. Shout
yeah.
out Dana. Man, Toya, you about to
I
clear this
know.
up.
Fucking shut up.
Yeah, Dana, we gotta get Dana back out here one day. But hey, Puff Daddy. Can't stop, will stop. Bad boy not for life. Well, bad boy for life, but you might be banned for life now. So now we seeing, well, since we talked the last time, Puff got some additional charges. Mm-hmm. He got,
Joint with Aaron Hall.
oh man, anytime, let me tell you something. Anytime you affiliate with someone Aaron Hall is bad. Oh man. That's the wrong person to be
Aaron Hall.
attached to. He got one more, I think.
It's
he
another
said.
one.
Another one, like a third part, like a undisclosed Jane Doe.
Yeah,
lady.
Jane Doe came out with some accusations. It's just
So what's
crazy.
those accusations? Like, let me hear those accusations, because I still got my, my radars up a little bit on how I
It's-
feel about this.
The Aaron Hall one basically said that what they say is that they drugged her, baby.
Yeah.
Well, no, the Jane Doe says he drugged
Drugged
them.
him. That was in 2001.
Yeah,
2001. Aaron Hall one.
basically said he raped him. Is that right?
Aaron Hall.
And we're talking about Aaron Hall, the man.
Aaron Hall, the man,
Yes,
the
Aaron Hall.
singer.
No, the super freak.
Okay,
yeah.
the sing. Okay,
Now,
so
what's
Aaron
Aaron
Hall.
Hall's nickname? It's the
I don't
Mr.
know.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
His name tells you what it is, what time he on off the real.
Okay. So
Yeah, go ahead, Toya.
yeah, so I'm gonna chime in since I wasn't here last week. So I got a big problem
What's your problem?
with the monetary gain aspect of some of these things.
Well, you sound like me last week.
Like, I don't feel it's very authentic if you've sat on something for so many years and you come forward for a monetary gain. And I feel like, and I could be wrong because Diddy could have did it, but in the show last week, you guys said that her first interaction with him, he did something to her, and all of a sudden, kind of like she was tricked into a relationship, or something along those lines.
That's basically what the paperwork said.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So how in the hell do you get tricked into a relationship? If I'm dating someone and I mysteriously wake up naked in your room, I ain't finna talk to you no more. I don't care how much money you got, who you are, what you represent. I feel some kind of way about that. And I'm going to stay away from you. I'm not going to keep coming to see you. I'm not going to then call myself in a relationship with you and stay in a relationship with you for years. So it's like, did you want to be there?
I mean, to answer your
not
question,
want to be there?
I would 1,000% have tricked somebody to be in a relationship with me, and vice versa. Like, on some finesse, like
how do you trick
how do you
somebody?
trick somebody
How do
to
you
be
trick
interested?
somebody to be in a
let's
relationship?
go hang out. We hang out there. Let's go hang out again tomorrow. Hang out tomorrow.
Okay, I know what it is.
Got the
Y'all said that
gradual.
So
we hang out.
okay,
every
but
single
y'all
day.
said okay. This is what y'all said last week. Y'all said he tricked her to come into a show, paid her
Right.
to come do a show,
Yes.
and when she got there, it wasn't a show.
It was
Right.
First red flag.
Yeah.
I don't care how much money
Wasn't
you're
she with
offering
somebody
me.
else at the time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
they broke.
yeah.
Okay, so if you pay me to come to a show, and when I get there, it's no show. Number one, you're still going to pay me for my time, but then number two, on a business standpoint, I'm not dealing with you no more, and I don't care what your title is.
I said at the
Well,
same time,
I mean, I
Cassie
guess
was like
that's
19.
the difference between you and her, because at that point in time, she's 19 years
She's
old.
19.
She is quote unquote an employee of his, and she is basically she has an inspiring singing career. So basically, they in that report they painted that it was a dynamic structure where she was basically like scared that if she resisted, it would damage her career. So she's saying basically she felt pressured into doing these things based on that premises as well.
That's why you should never get in those kind of relationships.
I still don't. I mean, for me, I guess because of how my mind works, for me, it still seems a little, And then you sit on it for this many years, and then now you come forward with it for monetary gain.
That's my
like,
problem
That's
with
what I don't. That's the piece that I can't like put together. If that happened to you when you were 19, say something when you're 25. Say something when you know what I mean. Like, come forward a lot more sooner.
Because you can prevent it happening.
And you could come forward where you could do quote unquote criminal charges instead of it just being a civil case.
Yeah.
But then you go to a civil case, and I mean, I don't know Cassie's business. Maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. It's here nor there, but I don't know. I just don't. And then now all the other people are like coming forward, so it's just like, what do you?
We knew that was going to trickle down.
Yeah.
One person came out and said something.
Everybody else is.
Everybody's coming.
I don't know. I don't like.
I might lose that $30 bet to you. I was just basing it off of just that one situation, but it seemed like they trying to get Puffy out the paint.
They trying to get Puffy up out of here. I mean, just reflecting on that situation with Cassie, I mean, I'm not going to lie, this probably come up as a surprise to the crowd who called me a male chauvinist, but I feel Cassie like, hey, dog, like all this stuff happened to me. I sat through all this torture for so many years. And the reality is, they paint all that stuff in there. They're basically adding sauce onto it. Like, I'm sure of all that stuff, some of the stuff she was quote unquote down with. But to get your point across for this case, you got to put sauce on it to make it seem worse than what it is. But if you done tortured me for 25, 30 years or whatever, how many years it was they was together, you know what? Sending you to jail, what does that do for me? Like, yeah, you say he might not be able to do it to somebody else. What does that matter to me? I don't care if it gets done to you or not. Pay me. I want some money. I want to be compensated for my
somebody
pain
tell
and
us how long
suffering.
they were actually in a relationship though, because you're saying like 30-something years. I don't even think
Well,
the
no, it was
relationship
30 something.
lasted
Yeah, I think it probably was
like that
like
long.
5, 6 years.
And then how traumatized were you? Like, come on now.
I mean, you
Well,
can't put-
again,
Let's.
I can't put no how traumatized on somebody.
yeah. I mean,
ain't gonna do that.
I
I
can.
mean,
Like, how traumatized?
I mean, it's good to hear
could
this
you-
from a female
How
perspective.
traumatized could you be to? Because didn't they break up and get back together at one time?
Yeah.
A few times.
yes.
I just don't see. I don't like it for the monetary gain. And I guess I'm speaking from knowing people who I've grown up with. All it takes is just one finesse of the truth.
Yeah, Lou brought up a
And
point.
then you-
Lou said that Diddy was still throwing jabs at her, like as of like a couple of months ago, like kind of like, oh, shout out Cassie and her husband type of things. Like, hey,
But they say Cassie was asking for 30 mil for a couple months ago, so maybe that's why he threw the jab.
maybe
You know
so.
what I'm saying? Like she initiated the 30 mil. I'm putting out a book, so
But I don't. It just doesn't sit. I don't know.
I just don't like that.
I mean,
I'm with
I
you.
got-
I'd rather
I
see
got-
somebody go to jail.
Yeah, so
Or
you
do
Cassie,
both.
you read you would think that in the settlement part of it, he would make it so that she can't speak on anything.
Well, she probably can't say the word Sean no more.
Exactly.
Right, exactly. Like I don't
probably can't say the
know.
word
I
Sean.
think yeah. I mean,
So now he's basically he got dropped from Revolt. He's no longer.
Yep, he stepped
Although
down
I'm
from
pretty
Revolt.
sure he had like a limited role in Revolt
That's what they're
anyway.
saying. Like he didn't really do anything.
Yeah, he just kind of like was just a
name.
a namesake on it.
Name.
Probably just a name on it, just kind of like just
Just a
licensing
booster.
type of thing.
Boost the sales.
Some charter school, they've ended their partnership with him.
Wonder what he was a charter school. Maybe he was funding
Owned it.
Maybe, or maybe like
Well, you know that's
namesake
popular
or-
up north.
Is it?
Up north has a lot of charter schools. Yeah, so I mean, I'm pretty sure he did something.
So there's there's a trickle down effect going on right now.
It's definitely a trickle down effect, and sooner or later that money starts adding up. And I ain't gonna say it's sad, but boy, you should have knew something was going on when he gave away all his publishing. Even though a lot of
All it makes sense because he was giving away that publishing to all his artists, but all of them had to sign those ironclad quote
and
unquote.
some of them even said the publishing wasn't even worth anything no more.
Right, but it sounded like I got to shut all y'all up.
Yeah, so
Well, that puppy is a sneaky one.
I don't know.
He's a sneaky one.
Well, I don't know what he did or he didn't do, but I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm not-
like, to what extent were you? To what extent did you accept it? Or I shouldn't say accept it. To what extent did you?
I mean, she
hear-
definitely
like,
got some fruits of the labor doing
She's basically
relationship.
saying like he was grooming her, and basically kind of like on that type of thing.
Okay, well, whatever.
How about your boy Aaron Hall though? Jesus Christ, boy! They put some old clips of Aaron Hall on YouTube. My God,
Bro, I didn't know Glo Velez was his baby mama.
I don't remember what
I
Aaron Hall
knew that
did.
in passing.
Yeah, it probably
one of the
just
members of
wasn't-
God.
Yeah, the one they said R. Kelly took his style.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one of the members of God, and he sings the chorus on "Toss It Up." Tupac "Toss It Up." Mm-hmm. Man, he had her when she was 16.
basically. And then she tried to throw Luke under the bus.
Saying Luke down, put
Luke say,
on.
"Nah, baby girl."
Well, okay, Lou just said that in a synopsis, Diddy is powerful guy. He's been doing all this he's doing all this for a long time. He's like the Black Epstein, and Diddy ain't a victim. No, I'm not saying that he's a victim. That I'm not saying. What I'm saying, okay, so let's just say this. If I'm a person and I want to do something in my life, and let's say Shad is the guru of it, I link up with Shad, and in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, oh, I have to use this guy for everything that I can get. So if Shad does something dirty to me that I know isn't right, and I know it doesn't sit well with me, but I stay there and I accept it, then how much of that is coercion and how much of that is
So yeah,
you grooming me?
Right. So we had this question last week of what's the difference between force and being coerced. Like she says in the document, she used the word I was forced to do X, Y, and Z a lot. I think deductive reasoning could be like you can be coerced into doing things like the whole with the freak offs and the drugs and stuff like that. I can see him being like, "Hey, take this or do this. Let's do this," and she'd be like, "I don't know. I don't really want to." And him kind of like just kind of
But if
peer pressure her to do
you
something.
feel like that, then you stop putting yourself in situations to where that type of stuff is offered.
Well,
Or
again,
that
that
type
goes
of
back to
stuff
her
is-
point that she worked for this guy. So
And then you
basically-
further went into a relationship with them.
And I guess she got basically what she may seem like she basically just ended up being in a relationship with this powerful man who basically was grooming her. I
I
mean,
mean, I don't get it. I mean,
she got her money.
She did get her money.
Puffy getting out the paint.
She got a great payday.
A great payday.
One thing I can say though, because they was on Puffy about her being 19. I'm like, 19 is legal, but even still, dog,
Let's don't even
We
touch
got
that
it.
topic. 'Cause-
it has to be addressed. Them 80s and 90s was on some wild
Wild
time.
times, yeah.
Puffy was on her. Aaron Hall was on Gloria.
R.
Jay-Z
Kelly
was on Foxy.
R. Kelly
Kelly
was
was
on
on
Kelly was
Aaliyah.
on Leah.
Bro, how many times?
Russell Simmons was on
Kimora.
How many times we seen the dude come to the high school and pick up?
Dog.
That was
man.
me. That was me all my high school.
Dog.
I never even had a boyfriend in high school that went to high school with me. All my
Always
boyfriends
a
were
high-
grown.
I just remember sitting in high school and seeing somebody in one of them little beat up four-door Honda Accords with the rims on it coming to pick up a girl. Like, dang, man. This cool grown dude took the girl.
Took the girl I want.
Thinking he was just the epitome of cool. Nah, you just a fucking square who can't get women your own age.
Right. You can't get the chicks at the college.
That's what you thought?
I'm thinking like
Okay.
this the coolest guy ever. Like he got car rims on it. Man, a little $1,600 car, with little plastic rims on it, man.
Yeah.
Taking all the high school chicks. Man, 90s was a wild
Well,
time.
it was a wild time.
Wow.
It was a great time.
But it looked.
I
I
had
mean,
a
to
ball.
us back then, I'm not gonna say. It almost was kind of like normal.
It was
You know
normal.
what I'm saying?
normal.
Normal, and we didn't think nothing of. We talked ish about it, but it was like,
It was
It
normal.
was like,
yeah.
Like people
okay.
talk about Puffy being with a 19-year-old or Aaron Hall being with a 16-year-old. No, that was
pretty
not
normal.
ordinary back then.
No, that was definitely normal.
Dog, you remember when C Murder was with Monica? C Murder was like 33 and she was like 17. And it was like the poster child couple.
Yeah.
that nigga said, "See murder." Child couple. I don't know about that.
I mean, it was like the poster child.
It was.
South
It was definitely.
couple.
Yeah.
No, you didn't frown upon it.
No, it was like celebrating. Like, dang, C Murder with Monica. That's dope. Like,
But then what's crazy is nobody talks about Hugh Hefner. He made a whole
Oh yeah. That's
life off of dating girls in their.
I think those girls had to be
Late.
18 up.
Okay, well, what's name was 19. So what's the difference?
Cassie.
Well, we talking about everybody else, but yeah, you're right.
And Hugh Hefner like been 70 for like the last 30 years.
He talking about
So-
he been 70.
Been dead
Oh, he's
like
dead?
that. Yeah,
Yeah, he
He
did.
did.
Yeah.
dead for like
Damn,
5 years.
Hugh. Damn.
You shading the
that.
dead man. You gonna get all talk about
But he
life.
stayed with girls though. Ain't nobody talked about that.
What we got next? Yo?
Yeah, what we got next? Let's get on.
Man, so we got T.I. and Tiny.
Oh, my
Family
God.
business standing on business.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
my God.
let the ATL
Oh,
talk
my
about
God.
it first. I'm gonna let the ATL.
You know
Well,
what?
hold on.
You first. I want
wanna
to hear
ask-
your perspective
You
because
know
you don't
what?
have no kids.
I want to. This is why I want to ask y'all perspective. Like clearly, this is the black sheep bad kid of the family.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
Do y'all have one of these in your household?
No.
I only
Yeah,
got
you seem your kids all seem to be pretty even killed.
Even killed, right. But I will say, I think what happened in this situation, T.I. got so many kids, right? By the time King got here, you're tired. You know, so you don't parent
not-
them the same way that you parent the
King is
older
not the
ones.
youngest, right?
No, Harris is the youngest.
I thought Major was the youngest.
Well, Major's the
Major's
youngest boy.
younger
Okay,
boy,
okay.
yeah. But then Eris is the youngest. But by the time they got to King, you know, it was just like I'm tired. But
King whole thing is that he wasn't really staying with them. His whole thing was he was staying with his grandma, and he said that basically like they would come and get him when they filmed the show, but he didn't stay over there with them.
But what they said is you beg to go to your grandma.
Yeah, they say you
know what I'm
beg to go
saying?
to
And the grandma might have had a thing for him. That might have been
I
like,
think
you know
from
what I'm saying?
watching the show that I watched, they definitely
Al said
She-
we need to get his bag. Miss Keepy D bag.
she definitely had a thing, like she had a favorite grandchild, and I think that was
King, yeah.
So I can definitely see that. Like my parents
I
had a
remember
favorite kid.
Whose parent is that T.I.'s parents or was that?
It was
Tiny
Tiny.
parents.
Tiny's
Tiny's
mom.
The white lady.
The white
the white
lady.
lady.
Oh, so she was a
Yeah.
white lady. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
she's
the
the
white
white
lady.
lady.
He said he was in the band though. Yeah.
I mean,
He probably was,
He probably
but
was.
you still had a silver spoon.
But I'm still thinking, why is her mom still living in the hood? You know what I'm saying? But maybe she didn't want to leave the hood. I don't know. But like you said, he still had a silver spoon because anytime
still had a silver spoon.
Anytime he wanted to come home, he could make a phone call.
Or not even that. I'm pretty sure you didn't lack anything. I'm pretty sure you didn't have to like make oodle noodles on the stove and try to figure out how you gonna eat. Like, don't try to claim a life that was not yours. I'm pretty sure.
I'll give King some bail on this. Nobody wants to be put on blast publicly by their parents.
He was putting them on blast.
He put them on blast.
Well, hold on. The whole thing, from the conversation I heard, it all went left when they basically kind of play him like, you was sucking on a pacifier, you had a silver spoon in your mouth the whole time. He
Yeah,
was
he
like,
sucked on a
I was
pacifier
out
as
here.
well.
Like,
I believe it, though.
But they was trying to tell him. He was trying to be like, trying to different. I don't know the parts of Atlanta. He was trying to separate parts of Atlanta from hood and whatever. And they was telling him, no, you grew up in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? I seen the whole video. Like, you grew up in the suburbs.
Yeah,
he was like, nah, I did it.
That's all. I was at grandma's house. I wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? They was like, nah. And then they went into the reason why you was at your grandma's house.
Yeah,
because
it's
you
'cause of
begged
this,
to be there.
you begged to
You know what I'm
be
saying? It's
there.
not
Right.
because we didn't. You know what I'm saying?
take care of
we
you.
didn't take care of you.
Right.
It ain't like you ain't had no choice.
But he was saying like, I didn't like to be around that environment. Like, I wanted to be outside. I wanted to be like,
But he was
in the
making it
hood.
seem like they pushed him off on them. You know,
I didn't did that from. I got here.
he said no. He said that in another post before that. Like,
okay.
he's like when the taping of the
show.
the show.
The
He
Family
said
Hustle.
that was fake. He was like right after filming, they would just take him to his grandmother's house.
But no, I heard him say basically like I didn't stay there. Like I just stayed at my grandma's house, and I would come over just for filming and go back to my grandma's house. Like basically, he made it seem like he didn't want any part of their lifestyle. He wanted to be outside his grandma's house.
He basically said they after filming.
I think
he
King's
said-
full of. I think
King's full of it, bro.
This
Oh,
ain't
man,
his
yeah, I
first
agree with you.
outburst. This ain't this. I in no way, shape, or form think that Tiny and T.I. didn't help raise that boy. Didn't provide their mom.
Yeah, of course
with
they did, but
money, and he cannot say he was not born with a silver spoon in his
But
mouth.
the crazy thing about it, this is almost a normal situation with kids. Not all kids, but a lot of kids that grow up in good situations, they are infatuated by that like time. You know what I'm saying? Infatuated.
1,000%. It's the whole. I came from a 2-parent household, but I'm going to go gang bang. Like
It's almost like he trying to he want to relive his daddy.
King wants stripes, but he's been born in a life in a space where he don't need stripes.
Right.
But he
Yeah,
wants
yeah.
stripes.
He wants stripes
He
for
want 'em.
whatever reason. I don't know.
And I mean, but
Now, granted, now you see who your dad is. Like for one,
That
you
should
got
be
your
enough.
dad blood in you, so you got some of your
I'm a
dad
hair.
traits in you. So there's like okay, like but
I don't know.
you want to glorify or gravitate towards that type of lifestyle.
I mean, I think King got a lot of pinched up anger in him, and it might be he get picked on a whole lot, bro. Just on social media, bro.
You
He
see the
always-
wide mouth shot.
you know what
That
I'm
one
saying?
kills me every
Yeah,
time
wide
it
mouth
comes
shot.
You
across
can just
my
imagine how cruel kids is. So what you got money? You ugly than all. You know what I'm saying? That can hurt a kid, and you never know. Like he might come to his parents. They might be like, "Son, that just," you know what I'm saying?
One thing, he's an attention whore. He always wants attention. So now he's an attention whore, and he has a short temper. So now those two things do not go hand in hand.
Holy
You
cow.
always on your phone, always on live.
And this ain't the first time.
Nah, he got in the post. You seen when he?
Lou said King is Tariq. I agree.
Yes.
Yeah,
I agree. But with the crazy attitude,
He might be crazier than Tyreek, bro.
Yeah, I think he's a little crazier than Tariq. That
You
boy
know what
crazy.
blew my mind though? I was watching the video. He was talking to T.I. like T.I. was his stepdaddy, bro. Like, why you letting him do this to me? Why you let him play me like that? Like him, he's like, why you letting him play me like that? You know what I'm saying? He wasn't saying like, Dad, why you? He was talking to him like T.I. wasn't his daddy. You feel what I'm saying?
Why are you trying to play me like that?
No, he was saying to
Tiny,
Tiny.
yeah,
He
yeah.
said, why you letting him play me like that? You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Like T.I. wasn't his daddy. That kind of threw me off. Like, it almost made me think like, yo, is T.I.
I didn't get that part. I just thought he was saying like, why you letting my dad play? Like, why you letting him play me like that? Like,
Why would you say that? You know what I'm saying?
I think he was on live. He was embarrassed, and he was trying to say
That's what
whatever
me and
he
my brother.
can
Me and my brother came to say like he was embarrassed
to
that
do
they
the thing that
said.
he can, knowing good and well that T.I. really can't
he
do
was
what he
saying,
want to
like-
do to him because of the status he's elevated himself to. I got to, can't beat
Just
my kids
another
because I
point.
go to
He's
jail.
like, but I know you. Like really? Like what do you know about it? You know what I'm saying? What he's gonna say about his dad?
At this point in time, I think he's trying to save face and just kind of
Yeah, at that point, he's just making up stuff because I don't believe it.
T.I. said, "Ain't no mystery to my history."
Yeah, Lou, I agree. Them jokes was hitting way too hard, and he was just trying to come up with
pacifier.
So that's how,
pacifier,
and so that's where the anger and the aggression came from because it was like, oh well, let me do this, let me amp it up a little bit because I can't say nothing that's gonna justify my story.
Things that a parent has seen everyone do that if they bring it up, it's like, why you gotta bring that up in public? Like, there's certain things that shouldn't be brought up in public. Like, 1000%. Every time I've had a girlfriend, my mom or my family, if I bring them around my family, they will find a way to slip up and bring up this time I peed my pants like when I was like 9 years old. I'm like, why y'all bring that up?
That's your embarrassing story.
It was. But I got to age now where it don't fake me no more. I'm like, you tell
I'm
me.
about to say Tiny said we was just joking though, but I guess his emotion, like T.I. said, you being emotional right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like at 26 years old, that story, me peeing myself was like, would get me hot. Like, they don't try me like that.
Question of the day.
Like, don't try me like that.
Question of the day. If King was your son, he's 19 years old, you jacking him up?
I'm jacking him up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm jacking him up.
Jacking him up.
All right, so my thoughts on this process. You should know your kids. All right, I coach kids. So you know who can take what and how long before somebody goes off. In that situation, I think T.I. and Tiny have to be the bigger persons and be like, all right, we know where King gonna go with this, and did it themselves. Like they're kind of like they would sit there kind of like make him did it, knowing that he ain't gonna stop. So kind of like, you gotta let him get the last word, but all right, you got it. Just kill it off. All right, I got nothing else to say.
I don't know. I don't know because he was kind of he was trying to basically say that they ain't give a fuck about him. You know what I'm saying? Basically just dump them off. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of see it both
But
ways.
you know that as a parent, you know that ain't true. So it's like, all right, you showing up for your people. You go ahead and get your rocks off. All right.
Thank God none of my kids have tried because I know T.I. I think handled it amazing because I would be in jail. I would have to jack up my 19-year-old.
I see a lot of people saying T.I. and Tiny enable his behavior from past things.
He's spoiled.
Yes.
Oh, he's absolutely spoiled. Absolutely spoiled. But that's more of the reason why you can't. Right, of course. So that's why you can't to fabricate a story like, oh, you're this. Like, no, you're not.
Darius said being a bigger person is a no-fly zone when you got
when you got kids. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm saying
you got kids bucking up.
I'm saying like
down.
Technically he's not child anymore. He's 19 years old, he's a grown man. So all right, fam, you got it.
That make it worse.
That make it worse. Because it's like now you mentally should know that you grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth. And
my thing is, all right, so what's the objective here? Is it to basically win this engagement, or is it basically calm this shit down before something dumb happens? That's gonna be where I'm gonna be. So I'm all right, you got it. Because I don't want nothing to happen.
No.
Now when we get out of the situation, someplace isolated, now I might address and I'll be like, hey, what you said earlier today? Like, let's revisit that. Like, you won't smoke, but in that situation, you got to be able to diffuse. Somebody has to.
It went from 0 to 100 so fast.
But that's my thing. You got to know who you're dealing with.
No,
man. So you got to know who you're dealing with when you come to your child.
Yes, don't you know your children?
They flip.
Yeah,
but you do know them.
Hold on, all three of y'all here got kids, right?
But then you also
don't y'all know your kids? What's gonna pop up?
But you do look at a kid and you be like, all right, now you trying me.
Yeah,
and now I'm not finna let that go.
You don't have
kids. You can handle this.
All right, so
right
perfect
now.
example. So
you don't have kids.
So growing up, if you showed out in like public or something like that, your mama may not hit you right there, but my mama might give you that bite. So hold on. So y'all mama ain't give you that bite lip like sit your ass. Wait till we get back.
I done been slapped in church.
My mama done slapped me in my face in public.
Yeah, I done been slapped in church. I done been popped in the mouth a few times.
I can't be a person who got that sit your ass down. We get out.
I done got that motherfucking. I got that. You see how light I am? I got that motherfucking fingerprint on my face, homeboy.
I got a cousin who tried to act out in front of family, got backhanded and flew behind the couch.
Yeah,
like no, we got it. Like no, you don't know.
Growing up where we from, it was real big on it would go in our house, stay in our house. So like, hey, we ain't gonna see you in public. You're not gonna see what we doing, how we.
But King wasn't good. But King didn't grow up like that. So you have him as what goes on in our house is for the public display, and we're gonna put it on and make a film and be a reality TV show. So I mean, he's only doing what he's taught, but at the same
They
time,
definitely did create that monster, I guess.
Yeah, they did.
you definitely cannot sit here and say we saw what house you lived in as a
He
4 and 5 year old, sir.
Maybe that was a damn
He took it literally. He said, "I never ate out of a silver spoon." Bruh, we
No.
not being literal, bruh. Like,
Well,
I don't know, man.
I would hate him if that was my kid. Like,
Oh.
damn, get out my face. Get out my life.
I was thinking like T.I. might cut him off. Or I mean, pretty sure if they got to the house that night, they might have.
I don't think T.I. cut him off because I think T.I. probably in his subconscious and things he won't say verbally, he feels guilty because he sees himself in King like, this is the worst of me.
Might be, but he needs to sit down to him.
I have a theory that people with multiple kids, like 3 or 4 kids, you get one kid who has the worst of you in them, and it's kind of like, dang, like that's kind of like your payback in life. Like, damn, this is the worst of me right here.
It could be his karma. Well, you know
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
think so. I don't.
I mean,
I mean, look.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Oh, you talking about her kids?
I think you. Well, they ain't angels.
They ain't angels, but
They got a little piece. Like I can see myself in each one of them, but it's in different ways. Now, if all of that was combined in one, it'd be like, yeah, adoption. Like, how can I put them up for adoption? Because I wouldn't be able to handle them. Like, I wouldn't be able to handle it. Like, what's the?
I mean,
Yeah.
my oldest, she.
Yeah.
It's different with her.
It's-
I be telling myself like, man, if I had boys, I could.
Yeah.
A girl, that sassiness, bro.
Woo.
I'm still not figuring that out yet.
Lord Jesus.
And everybody telling me it get worse as they get older.
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
See, I know if I do have kids and it's girls, I'm gonna be the pushover. What your mom say? What your mom say? Like, what happened? What you do? What? I don't care. Hold on. Before I say that, what your mom say?
I be doing that. I be like, ask your mom. But then, I have time. They stay with me. So now I'd be like, what you mad for? Like, what's your attitude for?
I haven't made it to that point yet, but I know when I do, it's
Oh,
gonna
you got your boys older.
Yeah, my boys are older. I've always let my boys have a role to it. It's like, you're not their daddy. You're not her daddy, but you definitely got an authoritative role. So when something go wrong, I be like, hey, get your sister, bro, because I can't even deal with it. My attitude, her
There's a
attitude,
big
it's
enough
not-
age gap so they can really have that authoritative figure on them.
Yeah,
So that
they
makes
step
sense.
in. Like, she'll walk around the house and she'll try to put a crop top on. They down her throat. And I'm just sitting here like, girl, that's cute. I'm like, Mom, she didn't take that off. And I'm like, what?
They being protective.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I don't have to do
Do
much
what they're
work.
supposed to do.
Yeah, I don't have much work to do.
What we
so
got
I like
next?
it.
SK.
All right, so now we're going to slide to a little sports segment. So now, Josh Giddey of the Oklahoma City Thunder has been, I don't say caught, but exposed, being in multiple pictures with what appears to be a underage woman. Underage, some have said she's 15, I've seen 17, and so forth. He has not been disciplined in any way so far. There has
What
been
is he doing in the picture?
He's holding her a couple pictures. When they got both this, he has his shirt off. She looks to be like in a bra or bikini of some sort. And in one of the pictures, she says, just slept with Josh Giddey.
Ooh, I ain't see that one.
Okay. Let's get straight to the point then. Okay.
Thoughts?
I've seen that he's been I think he's losing some kind of sponsorship in Australia because he's from Australia, right? He's losing some kind of deal from Australia. When it first came out, it was from like a third party saying that they seen them together and stuff like that. I mean, and it's coming out that, well, not coming out, but some people in his circle saying the girl lied about it, her age. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, if he's guilty of it, okay. Like, knowingly, but
Now, they're on Malika Andrews and Stephen A's ass situation.
I'm not on them about it.
They're basically saying that Malika Andrews has a reputation for basically if a man is a subject matter who has some type of domestic history, but basically a bad history with women in his past, she's going to bring it up.
Yes.
Like, even if it's not relevant to the topic, she's going to be like, oh, by the way, he had an assault charge in 1999.
Yeah.
The legal age in Oklahoma is 16.
So now that's what I was getting to next. So now, while this is,
I mean, so
while
it's
this
not even
is-
a topic of conversation.
while this is nasty,
You know that.
doesn't mean it's illegal.
How old is he?
He's
He's
20.
21, ain't he? He's
He
20,
might have just turned 21.
20 or 21.
And this girl was 16.
16, somewhere between 15 and 17.
Yeah.
I don't think it's an issue.
If she's 16 and 17, it's a bad look. But I don't see how, knowing that the legal age limit
It's 16. That is really a
I don't
big-
see what anybody can
If
do.
this legal is in there, bro, it's nothing. Like, I didn't
There's
know
nothing
that.
you can do.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
nothing
like
you can do.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like-
16 is in Georgia too. From what I
And
can
Darren
remember.
said what Ja Morant did was not illegal too. Damn, that's a good ass point.
What?
What Ja Morant did wasn't illegal either. So Ja Morant got suspended for 30 games for Wade having guns. Oh, hold on.
That's
Hold on.
That's
That's
different.
different.
That's different.
Because
That's
he
different.
had, in the initial video, he had a gun in the
the
club.
club. Yeah, that's
and
different.
that gun had to be transported
Transported
on
the
team plane,
team plane,
which
yeah.
is against rules.
Yeah,
He
that's-
did violate some rules
yeah,
and laws at
that's
that point in
different.
time. And
can't-
after that, he was given like a basically, like, hey, you can't do this no more.
Kendall Moore,
Yeah.
that's apple to oranges. You can't, yeah.
So yeah.
Well,
I mean,
if you're talking 16, 21, I mean, that's.
Say-
Now, if you said 15, if you
let's
said
say she's
16 and
17.
32, that's a problem.
Let's say she's 17, he's 21. Would you have been in school together?
Yeah.
you've been
Yeah.
a senior. and
You would have
he was a
senior
freshman.
and the
she would've
freshman.
freshman.
Exactly. That's why I say, though, that's too close in age for me. Now, if you increase that age by, it's like, yeah, a 30-year-old has absolutely no business with a 16-year-old. The mind state is just too different.
I wonder who
But
the
17 and 21, that's
I wonder who the
not a big
person
difference.
was that leaked it because they deleted their accounts and everything after they did it.
Well, that's probably why we haven't heard anything come from it, because it really ain't nothing to.
Darius said Ja Morant was never charged. There, you are right, but after
right,
that investigation,
Yeah.
it probably was like, look, this is what we know. This is what we're gonna do going forward. So yeah, he wasn't charged, but I guess at that point in time when they was basically came to
Yeah,
head,
when they investigated him, they was trying to figure out the gun was transported
Right.
with a team property and all that stuff. Like it's not the same thing. Like it's not. And and Ja already had allegations from the summer prior of fighting a kid at a volleyball game and
Ja was wild.
and his mom incident at Foot Locker. So he got a past history. You can't compare the two. I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it real.
I mean, to a degree, so if she's 16 or 17, it's like, hey, fam, like, hey,
If it's legal in Oklahoma, like he said,
It's legal.
It's
It's
legal.
what it is. Like, it's nothing that's going to come from
it's
that.
a bad look, but
Right.
it's definitely a bad look.
it's bad look. But the NBA investigating him. He done lost some sponsorship
What up, booby?
in Australia.
Hey, Don't do that.
I
Don't
know.
do that. Why you
I gotta meet Booby. I
gotta
gotta give
meet
him.
Booby.
I gotta give him the
He's
handshake
great.
and
He's amazing.
Booby was at the party.
Yeah, Booby was at the party.
There's a lot of people at the party.
yeah. I'm about
There
to
was
say.
a lot of people at the party. That's for sure.
Yeah. And next time I go to Atlanta, check out the spot.
Yeah, you definitely come with me. Check out the spot.
Check out the spot.
I'll sit.
So, what you think is gonna happen? I think it's just gonna blow over, bro.
I think so too, because I don't think he did nothing. I mean, unless we find out he was messing with her at 15,
Yeah.
I don't think he's done anything
ain't nothing-
hugely
there
wrong.
ain't nothing
I
to
think they
talk
may.
about.
I'm sure they'll probably address it in some manner, probably directly with him. Like, look, you gotta chill out. This is a bad limit. This is a bad optic for the league. Like, you have to stop this.
Yo, how old was Kobe's wife when he got with her?
They were similar age.
They were similar, okay.
Like, she was like 17, 19 type of thing like
Okay,
that.
all right. I know she was a little bit younger, but I just couldn't remember if she was.
Because he got with Vanessa like his second year in the league.
I mean, we're only talking 4 years.
That's not bad. You got
That's
people
like,
out
I
here.
mean, we're only talking about 4-year difference. Like you said, they will.
they could have been in high school
and
together.
somebody was a senior.
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of this backlash is from the fact of he's in the NBA and she's in high school. Like, the immediate thought
What does
is
that
you're
have to do with
NBA,
anything?
you're a grown person.
No,
You should-
that's
That's
not-
because you could be in college.
I agree.
You know what
but
I'm
I'm saying it's the optic.
Yeah, it's the
of
optic.
everything. Like, you're in the NBA, she's in high school. Why are you messing with kids? You should be messing with grown, mature adult women.
We
No.
just had this conversation how the dudes was picking up. You know what
Hey man, dudes have been liking younger girls since Moses wore short pants.
I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Well,
Like, you don't.
Russell Simmons was really hitting
Oh,
hard.
Russell
He was
Simmons.
like 40 years old.
Yeah,
She was
I
like
was
16.
like, yeah, Russell.
That's-
We forgot about him. We forgot to name him in the little
No, I
lineup.
named him.
earlier.
He named him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was disgusting, bro. I ain't even gonna front.
It was, but look how long it lasted.
Yeah.
He didn't last too long.
I mean, she got kicked. I mean, they lasted a little while.
They're there for a long
A
time.
little while. All
long
right,
time.
Josh.
This is actually, you know what I mean? At first I didn't like it, but now
Told you,
I feel a little buzzed.
That's the
though.
honest dialogue.
That's an official drink.
Yeah.
That's the official drink.
That's
That's
the
not Crown
Official
Royal.
drink of $5.
I ain't getting none of them proceeds. What?
Oh, we ain't even get David. We ain't get you straight today,
Oh,
man.
damn.
Dog,
Look
that-
how you did.
My bad.
It was
David,
only
man.
two.
You are
Toya took
horrible.
yours,
You
man.
are a horrible house.
We wouldn't-
It was
we-
only two?
We ain't
Yeah,
know
it's
you was
only two
coming
left.
today,
It
man.
was
You
you
stole
a
something,
damn
man.
lie.
Hey,
It was only two?
I
Left.
mean, it was two left. Yeah, I ain't re-up. Yeah, man. My bad. I'll make sure we have a full can.
You got liquor on top of the stove, though. I mean, the refrigerator, if you want some of that. You can help yourself.
Got a whole.
Dang.
SK doesn't mind.
Damn.
Just grab what you want.
Hospitable, aren't we? Jeez.
What we got next?
Hey, so now, y'all remember your boy Derek Chauvin from the George Floyd case, right? The man who doing life sentence for basically putting his knee in George Floyd back and killing him.
This is going to be short and sweet.
He got
Pretty much.
he got poked up in jail.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I mean, you
He
in jail.
did. You in jail. And look what you did. I
question
mean, I have
is-
no sympathy.
I mean, no sympathy, but my question is, should he be in like protective custody?
For
or something
what?
like that?
Wow.
For what? Who is he?
I mean, because he's clearly, first of all,
Because he had risk for getting killed. That what you saying?
right. Because
No.
even though you're in jail,
If I go to jail, I got to risk being killed. No. You cannot differentiate him. He is not.
They
anybody.
1000% do
They
that.
do it. They
Like, they
do it.
put
They
they
do
put
it.
like if you
That's
got like
bullshit.
rapist charges or like
Yeah.
you an ex police officer, they 1000% put you in like maximum security or lockdown
they-
type of
they do it.
situations to where like you isolated because they know
Mm.
you targets.
Yeah,
Well.
they do that. I mean,
he
how
wasn't.
long he been in jail though?
Damn, how long ago was that?
I'm about to say he might have started off in something like that, but then they might have put him in population.
When did that happen? Was that 2000? That
That happened during
time,
COVID.
Was that the same time of COVID? That was a wild year. 2001 was a wild year.
Wild year. I ain't think I was gonna make it out of 2021. I ain't think I was gonna make it, y'all.
Man, listen, I'm gonna write a book one day about 2021.
Boy, listen.
Publish it right next to the
So
Bible.
where he got stabbed at?
I think they say he got him in the chest.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they tried to get him.
Inmate.
I mean, apparently.
I mean, shit, it could have
talking
been
about an
a,
inmate.
it could have been a CO.
I mean, they tell us that.
You think it's the police officer?
CEO could have set it up.
Well, I mean, is it life threatening?
They say he gonna make a full recovery now. I mean, but
I mean, it is what it is.
over or under, they get him out the paint.
Did he die?
Not this time.
Oh.
I'm saying, will they eventually get him out the paint?
I'm gonna take. I
I'm
don't
gonna
think-
say no.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get him
They
out.
think he gonna live his life out in jail and just die?
So do you
natural
really
causes?
think? I mean, we know who controlled the jail. So do you really think he's gonna be able to hide like for that long? How long he been in jail? He just got convicted.
life.
Like what? Maybe
Yeah,
a year ago.
Yeah, he got life.
So he only been in there a year. He got a long time to go.
Yeah, he's a young,
I mean, after
young man.
after this one,
Nah, it's gonna come again.
it's gonna
I'm
come
sure of
again.
it.
But I think
Will he get poked up in jail?
Yes.
again,
No, it's like, yeah, will he?
it
Will
was gonna
he,
be attempted again.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
but will he got in jail?
Yes.
Will he die? Will get killed
Yes.
in jail?
Yes. He would either get killed or he would kill himself.
So, dang, that's what I was going. That's
He
what
would
I
either
go
do
for.
one or the other. I promise you.
So
he
no
would get
80-year-old
killed.
natural causes.
No 80-year-old natural causes.
I was gonna say
He's
kill
either
himself.
gonna kill himself or somebody's gonna get him. That was crazy. So the whole world saw that.
Sucks. Hey, tough luck.
Yeah, tough luck. What it is.
Be all right. He would get
stabbed
stabbed
every
every
day.
day.
Right. It's that. Shit.
Tough,
Right.
yeah, you tough, right?
Got a couple of months in infirmary, but you know what I
Give
mean?
your boy a thermometer. B.
Like 2 aspirin.
You be all right.
You go.
Boy, a thermometer, 2 aspirin.
with
You
the
all right.
take a blast.
You all right. You tough.
2 pats on the back. Go on, try it again.
Oh man, I might
Oh
watch
man,
it.
hey, there we forget about that. We forgot about Karl Malone, that 13-year-old.
Yeah, now that was bad.
Now that's
What they compared. They put like memes of Carmelo and Josh Giddey.
Yeah.
Get it?
now 13 is
Carmelone's.
Again, that was a wild time back then.
That was
Yeah, it
back
was. How old are you? What grade are you in when you're 13?
9th or 8th.
8, 9,
Oh, I was wild by then. Yeah, I was a wild time. That was a wild time. Woo!
That in 2040, somebody's gonna make a documentary about the 90s. That's gonna be the wildest
Wild
documentary.
time.
In 2040, they're
That was a
gonna have no
great
clue like
time.
this. Nobody's happened to this. This was real.
No, it's real.
Like people are like, hey,
And the
people
thing
who
is,
survived
it
the
really
90s,
it really isn't that much footage because you had to have a big ass
Right.
camcorder.
Yeah.
If you didn't have a camcorder, that's the only way you knew about it. But that was a great time.
That's when the freak.
You know what?
And all that happened.
Cameras and social media has got everything
destroyed.
like in balance in check. Because now it's only so much you can do without you being ridiculed by
Right.
like a million people. Back then it was like when people saw it, people who were there.
Who was
Exactly.
there? And word of mouth.
And word of mouth. Now the story might be wrong by the time it get
by
back
the time
to
it
you.
gets you, the story all fucked up.
But that was a great time.
All right, next topic. Your girl Blue Ivy. Man, I saw this video. I saw that read that article, shed a tear, man. So you know
Shed a
Blue
tear.
Ivy had been on the dang Beyonce tour the whole time, and she was dancing. Right, that little segment she come out and dance. Nobody hear what she Beyonce tour did.
I went to one Beyonce concert.
Terrible, man.
I didn't really like it.
We gonna replace you with another girl, man.
I forgot.
She's not part of the beehive. Like every female with
I'm
the
not.
beehive.
I like
You the same opinion as
Beyonce.
us. Like, yeah.
No, I like Beyonce, but I went to one concert of hers. I was highly disappointed. I didn't have a good time.
See, that's another thing. See, I expect that I expect that review coming from me or Shad. For you to be a woman says that just shows who you are.
How
man.
long
gotta
have
be
you?
a real
What?
woman.
How long have you known me?
That's what I'm saying. Man. Like,
You knew who I was before I was invited on this podcast
I was
panel.
like, man, we should.
You knew I'm not.
Yeah, I
the
was
average
inviting you,
person.
but like, yeah,
What was
you need
wrong
a
with
female
the-
perspective on that.
What was wrong with the show?
It wasn't a good show. Like it was too. I don't know. I don't know
Never
how
in
to
my life
explain
heard a
it.
woman
But
complain
it
about
wasn't
Beyonce
like
show.
it just. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like I will never pay to go see Beyonce again. Never.
Well, we might get canceled.
Yeah.
Man, the Beehive gonna come after
At
me?
this moment, all our female listeners just close the
Just
app out.
please, like, don't send the Beehive after me, please. But I just didn't like the show. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Beyonce comes on. I play Beyonce. I have Beyonce CDs. I loved her since Destiny's Child. But I just,
Didn't like that show.
I
Nothing wrong
didn't
with
like. Yeah, I didn't like Kevin Hart. Another one. I won't go see Kevin Hart in person again.
I'd never go see Cat Williams again. He was.
Cat Williams was funny. I used to see Cat Williams. He used to come to Columbia back in the day to the Comedy House. Cat Williams was funny as
He
hell.
might have been funny in the Comedy House, but at the
I haven't
Carolina
been-
concert,
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't see him when he was up there.
yeah, Conus and he was
Thursday.
trash.
Yeah.
I thought he was funny. I had a nice little cute date when I went there.
But Kevin Hart the same way.
6 years ago.
Like, you know. I mean, he's funny on camera, and I like him as a person, but I just will never pay to go see a show again.
But what Blue Ivy?
Yeah, so
Oh,
Blue
Black
was,
and Blue Ivy.
Yeah, so Blue was performing, and basically, she wasn't dancing very well. I mean, I remember seeing the clips, and she looked kind of like stiff and kind of like, wait, what is she doing? Well, of course, as social media and people would do, they went to roasting her ass, and she stumbled upon the people roasting her ass. And instead of getting her feelings and crying or posting about how people are so mean, how she's only 11 years old, and how y'all people have nothing better y'all do in y'all life, or y'all suck, this, that, and the third. This child went and got in the lab, got to practicing, and worked on her dance
That's what I'm
moves so
talking
she
about,
could
Blue
not
Ivy.
get picked on no more. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about, Blue Ivy.
That's the power of bullying right
That's it
Power
right
bullying.
there.
That's
it.
That is the effectiveness and the power of bullying.
That's it.
It's nothing like being bullied and then figure out I do not want to get bullied for this anymore. Let me tighten the hell up. I remember when I was like 10 years old, I was fat and had like man boobs. And a
You were
girl
fat.
packed me was like, you got titties like me. And I did push-ups for like a year straight. So you know what?
So we all know where he gets it from now. Now we know how Mr.
That's why-
When his
that's
was
why-
started.
that's
He
why
was
you like
fat
it.
though. He was definitely chunky in high
I
school.
met you after you was 10 years.
No, you met me about that time. Like, yeah, we're about 10. That's about the time. Matter of fact, it happened about y'all, because y'all had moved into our neighborhood to the area till about we was in 6th or 7th grade. So yeah, you had met me where I kind of came out that stage. Yeah.
But it's dope that she took the initiative to be like, I want to work on it. You know what I'm saying, and get right. That just means, like you say, the slogan, "Look, winners do." Bro.
But look at who her mom is though. You think her mom was gonna let her settle for anything different?
No, but they said
It's
the
still-
article, it said Beyonce was kind of like was apprehensive, kind of upset that she saw it because she didn't know how it was going to
Gonna
affect
affect her. Yeah.
And
I mean, that's every parent's natural reaction.
But
But
on
at
top
the
of
same
that-
time, it was like, okay, well, if you want to do it, I'm
Even-
pretty sure she helped her
No,
work
Beyonce
out.
was trying to like make her stop, and she was like kind of like, no, mom, I want to do this. Like,
Even I watched Jay-Z, Gayle King interview. Like when she wanted to do it, Jay-Z was more apprehensive. Like he was kind of shaky about
Yeah.
her doing it because he was basically saying all her life people been picking at her. You know what I'm saying? So
'Cause he looked just like her.
Yeah, so he basically said that. He
Yeah.
was like, I didn't want
Right.
more
Yeah. Yeah.
criticized and
That's
stuff like
really-
that. But for her to take on, at a young age like that, that's dope. That just means she gon'
she destined for great.
yeah, she's gonna be one of them ones.
She's the opposite of King.
Yeah, the total opposite.
opposite
of
of
King.
King.
Total opposite of King.
but
Blue Ivy meme is like my favorite meme of all time. Was she
Talking
on the
about looking
balcony,
down?
looking down, like,
And
oh,
all
that's
the
my favorite one.
peasants.
Yeah, all the peasants down there.
I wonder what she was thinking right there. Like, what was she looking
all the
at?
peasants. Look at all the peasants down there. Look at the poor.
That was all the poor.
Ugh, y'all disgust me.
Disgust me.
But that's dope. I wonder, like, cause I know she dancing and stuff. I wonder, do like they have her singing and rap? Did she do a song with Jay-Z?
I thought she did like.
I think she did like a little rap or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
she did something.
I don't know. I don't
never
listen to
heard
Jay Z. I'm not a Jay Z fan. I know that hurts your feelings, Shad.
If you'd have said that about Nas, then we had.
I'm definitely
I
not
know
a
you
Nas
don't.
fan.
I know
Definitely not. I don't even know a Nas song.
That's great.
I couldn't name one.
That's great.
He could walk in here right now. I wouldn't even know what he looks like.
Now you going extra.
That is-
Now-
I swear to God, I don't know a Nas song. I do not know. You could probably play one. I'd be like, oh, I heard that.
Yeah.
But if you had to quiz me right now with a
1000%.
gun on my head, and I would say, hey, give me a Nas song.
You
I would-
1000% could name at least.
No,
three
I
songs.
absolutely cannot. And
Yes, you
I cannot.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you.
I'm telling you, yes, you can.
So you're trying to tell me
Yes,
I
I
could
am.
name
I'm
Nas
1000%.
songs and tell you the title right now?
Yes.
That's a lie because I have no clue.
If I rule the world,
Oh, I do know that song.
see.
I thought that was Jay-Z. That wasn't Jay-Z?
Jesus Christ. Jesus
That's
Christ.
not Jay-Z. If I rule the world. You sure that's not Jay-Z? Or Cameron or something like that?
Nice,
man.
nice.
No, that's not.
Jeez.
Okay, give me another.
I can. I know I can.
Be what I want to be.
That's not Life Jennings?
Yes, boy. Oh, sorry.
Yo, somebody's gonna take this clip.
Oh, geez.
Somebody's gonna take.
With a little kid
You know
singing
what?
in the
You know what?
background?
You know what? Life Jennings does have a song
Similar to that?
Okay, so I'm not too far off.
I'm trying to think. You don't know "Hate Me Now"? You can hate me now,
But I
but I ain't starting with
now.
Puff.
I
You
do
know,
that one.
shorty.
Nah,
Say, what's
don't-
your price?
Ooh, I like that song.
See?
Oh, she like.
I do like
Let's
that
go to
song.
the next topic.
But I didn't know that was Nas though. I just like the song.
But I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
But you said I
that's,
could name
that's
them.
3 songs.
yeah.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Probably the only good. April, I listen.
Your life, Jennings. That's why. Oh my God.
So y'all trying to
Hey,
I
listen.
thought it was like
Hey,
Jennings.
listen.
Like,
Hey, listen. And we auditioning for a new host. Submit your
look, this honest
resume.
dialogue. I couldn't lie. You know what I mean? I
Submit
had
your
to tell the
resume to
truth.
my inbox.
I had to tell the
Oh,
truth. I
man.
couldn't. Okay.
Oh boy. I sure can pick 'em. Oh, all right, man. All right, movie picks. What we got?
You not gonna talk about Iman Shumpert?
Oh,
Tiana
I'm tripping.
Taylor?
My bad. Rewind.
That's the last joint.
Amon Shumpert versus his wife,
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor.
Hmm.
So we found out a month or two ago that they were separated or divorced based on like a friendly post, because she was like,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna talk about my best friend like that, you know, X, Y, and Z, talking about her and Amon. Because he was seen out with a girl. Was that?
I don't even know if it,
I remember he got photoed out with another woman.
okay, that might have been
And
it.
people started dragging him.
Okay.
And then she came to his defense like, y'all not gonna talk about my best friend like that. We're in a good space. We love our kids. We're doing our own thing, and so forth and so on. Basically, cat was out of the bag then that they were no longer together.
Yeah.
Now it comes out the details of their divorce. She was the one who filed, and in the filing, it said that the primary cause for their divorce was his narcissistic ways.
Yeah.
Basically, he's jealous of her career. Basically, he's very controlling of her. So forth and so on, a couple other things.
Isn't it the same? Never mind. Go ahead, Sean.
I'm about to say.
Jesus Christ.
So it's hard for me to say this because I don't know
I'm not
personally.
gonna- I'm not gonna say
You don't know nobody behind closed doors, but Iman just don't rub me that way. Man.
I mean, I could see it. Because yes, he's an NBA player, and he's made way more money in his career than she has made. But he was on Dancing with the Stars, so there's going to be a level of publicity with that. But she is, by many accounts, a sex symbol right now.
I feel yeah.
So if that's your wife and she's always getting that type of energy and attention, I can see where that would kind of be like, damn, like dog, like turn this shit down a little bit.
I mean,
I can see that be your point of view. Now my thing would be,
He like, what you gonna say?
my retort to that would be,
He like,
was she like that when you met her? If she was on that when you met her, then you gotta kind of eat it.
I mean, she don't dress. She don't. I mean, she do wear like the little halter top showing her stomachs and stuff. With
but she got the body for it.
Yeah, but I'm like, she don't be dressing like raunchy.
Dog, she be it. There's constantly like videos or pictures of her and Drea hanging together. Dog, I would pay money, good money to see that action.
But I don't. I mean, her. I don't know. It still be looking tasteful to me.
I agree with you, April. So April said it seemed like she ran a relationship. So didn't they
That's
have
what
like
I'm
a
saying.
little reality show or something like that at one point? Didn't they do like a little reality show?
I feel like they was in talks to do one, but they never.
Yeah,
I thought they
I know
did.
I know he's in the shy.
She seems more outgoing
Than
and
him.
more
Yeah,
like
I agree with April too. It seems
I
like
don't even know what
from the
to call
outside
it.
looking
Hey,
in.
she's a star. She's a
It's
no. I'm talking about
performance.
personality.
Yeah.
Personality wise, she seems like she was the more
More
dominating and
That's what it
controlling one in
seemed
the
to be.
relationship. From the snippets I've seen, now y'all know
And
I
even
have.
like interviews when Iman be talking about her, it seemed like
It seemed like he
he
was the
just
shy,
felt-
quiet
yeah.
one.
when I
And
found
then-
out that they were together, it did seem like Armand got hurt. Like she might have been above him in stardom.
above him in stardom, like notoriety.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel what you're saying.
Like he made money in the NBA,
Yeah,
but he's not a household name.
Yeah, he's not.
He's not like a pop star.
Yeah, he's not.
Like-
I agree with that.
Yeah, April said
Or
they
the-
did have a reality show.
They
I
did?
think they did have a reality TV show, and I think I watched a few. But she seemed like the more.
Like she
She
not
seemed
a-
like the dominating person in the relationship to me.
I got that same energy.
Yeah, that's what I get from her energy. Like she doesn't seem like no one, even if he was what she's claiming him to be, she's not the one that's gonna sit back and take it.
Well, April said shows in 2021. That 2021 was a wild year. Yeah, that was a wild year. I mean, from the way she broke it down in the complaint, I mean, in the divorce papers, she basically said she was taking it. It kind of like she was just fed up with taking it.
No, I don't think she doesn't come across to me as someone who's gonna just sit there and take something. She's definitely gonna say or do something
I know
that
she's-
she feels like needs to be done.
I think she was trying to basically appease her husband as much as she could till she figured out
No.
she couldn't take it no more.
I don't think that's her.
I don't know. I'm on the outside looking in. Iman just don't. You can't judge a book by a cover. But like I said, it's three sides to a story. He ain't saying nothing.
He just posted his picture of like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But she just made some more accusations about the house that he got her living in a house that's being renovated while he laid up in another house right now with her and the kids in a house that's getting renovated or something like that.
what's wrong with that?
I guess she's saying it's.
The house is being fixed up. The house is being improved.
I mean, I guess maybe it's not all the way fixed.
I'm saying like, okay, he's in another house. Well, y'all divorced, so he's not gonna be in the same house with you, is he?
But I mean,
What they got to do with the renovations?
I
Like
guess
you're getting your
I
house
guess
remodeled.
I guess he's saying that they're in a house that's getting renovated while he's in another house that's not.
Not-
What? So what?
I guess
What's
that's
what's the traumatizing thing of that?
I guess she's saying that's her way.
Yeah.
Her way
That's
of
just like rich people problems that we don't have no clue what it is because we would stay in a house.
She's saying he's a narcissist, so she might be saying that's another way for him to control the situation. You know,
But she has more than enough money where she can go rent something else and live
Maybe
there.
she
Have
don't. You
to.
don't know that. You don't know. These music people don't be having
What
money
is
like
she?
that.
What does she do?
she a singer and actor.
She a singer that?
Oh, she got money. She got enough
don't
money.
know that.
She got enough money to rent an Airbnb.
Hey man, in these streaming days, these label cut big check days, you don't know that. These music people really don't be eating like that.
Yeah,
Booby said that she's a boy girl. I definitely get that
She
vibe
is.
too.
She is.
She's like a very tomboyish. Yeah. And April said she definitely seems like she beat on him. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's my point. That's what I was trying to say. I was like, I don't see her. She is not the type of person like if he say something to her crazy, like she ain't gonna be like,
Man, listen.
who the fuck you talking to?
I'm from the
Like,
south side of Chicago. Man, mom probably look at a girl like, hey fam.
Tiana from Harlem, right?
Mom, hey man.
What it matter where you from?
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
about to
I'm
say.
from Columbia. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina, but I'm not finna take junk off of you.
Hey, yeah, you might be from Columbia, South Carolina. It's different levels to this. Hey,
You trying to say I'm not on that level?
huh?
Whatever.
No, that's south side Chicago level. Like man.
What difference do it make where
I
you
say
from?
she from Harlem though.
Boy, like there's a meme going around saying in Southside Chicago they'll shoot you while you get shot.
But like you said though, she
come off like I'm not finna let you.
You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying?
I think in a divorce thing, you label all these stuff just to try to make your case better. That's why I don't put too much.
Dang, Booby said net worth $5 million. Sheesh.
Who? Tiana, thank you.
Yeah.
She can definitely rent out an Airbnb while her house is getting renovated. You weren't forced to stay in the damn house. And it's probably like a stupid ass renovation, like, oh, my sunroom is getting done.
It's probably something.
But the rest of the left wing of the mansion is getting remodeled, and I have to live in the right wing without the big spacious walk-in bathroom, and then you're traumatic. Like, come on now, like,
Hey man,
please be for real.
certain things you don't want to step backwards in life to do, man.
Well, I mean, then step your ass in an Airbnb, and
Damn.
there you go until your house is done.
Well, she said she did, and she said he's the reason why the messy stuff is coming out about their divorce. I don't see him saying nothing though.
Well, yeah, so his lawyers are because initially in the divorce filings, it just had their initials listed, so you wouldn't know who it was. But his lawyers insisted that their full names be put in it, so now that it's publicly, you know who exactly who it is now. Why you do that, I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never been divorced. I have been divorced. Let me tell you about that one day.
Oh yeah,
I know the story.
green
Yeah,
card.
you do.
I do.
Segue.
This man got
Cut
some
that out.
wild.
Hey, Mark that,
All right,
Man, I remember them stories. That was a great story, though.
all right. What you got?
Hey, so yeah, we got movie picks.
What's the movie pick?
Classics.
just gotta
or
pick-
just whatever.
Hey man.
Oh, whatever movie's on here.
Submit that co-host resume to my inbox,
You
fam.
say whatever
Listen,
movie.
is it a certain type of movie or is
Jesus
it just
Christ.
movie?
We only been doing this for damn 6 years.
Sorry, but
Only
we
6
took a long
years.
break.
It can be a movie.
Okay, movie pick. All right, I'm ready.
Some-
I'm going last, though.
All right, so for the audience who is newly following,
Thank you.
we
That's
give
what I was
you
trying to
a
get to.
movie pick. Or some basic movie pick is something you've been watching, what we've been watching on TV, the movies, etc., that may be of interest to you to check out.
I'll go first. It's a movie that came out about a month or so ago, maybe 2 months. I don't know if people follow the Saw franchise. That new Saw 10 might be the second best in the franchise.
Saw 10.
Really?
I've never
Might
seen
be
1
the
through
best.
9.
So I think it was pretty good.
Saw 10 pretty good. It follows John. You know what I'm saying?
John is the crazy dude in the voice, right? The old-
Yeah, follow him. It's between. It's set in between 1 and 2.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That shit was good. I ain't even gonna front.
So T, I'm gonna have to check that out. Good.
I didn't see that one. I haven't seen 1 through 9. Do I need to watch 1 through 9 first?
What have you done, man?
No, you just need to see number 1.
You know what? When we do this, I need to write a list of what you're good for. So I know what topics to ask you and what to include you
I
on.
ain't seen 1.
First of all, I'm good enough to come over here and fix your washer and dryer.
Got you.
I did a bed for you.
I did the bed.
You a goddamn lie.
Okay, you did do the bed.
Exactly. Thank you.
So you basically gonna be our handyman.
Whatever.
Hey, what you
Basically,
Anyway, what's your movie
So
pick?
basically, we have you and David switch. So David, you gonna come build the couch, and Toya, you gonna run the equipment.
I gotta go behind the camera now.
Yes, and you can just comment from there.
You record. You do the record, David.
You can throw assist comments in there.
Damn, she
Dang.
ain't no 3
All
Nas.
because I didn't know who Nas was.
She ain't know.
That's a little harsh.
You do who Nas was.
I mean, I know who he is.
Huh?
I tell you about the time I met Nas.
Nah,
I never told you that story.
Get to your movie pick. I mean, it's really not interesting.
we talk about that off.
No.
I believe it.
Sorry.
It's probably not interesting.
It was when the Super Bowl was in Atlanta.
Atlanta,
It
99?
was the Titans and who's the Titans?
the Rams.
Titans and Rams played.
Okay.
And I was working at this club with Club Esso, and they brought Nas in the back to the VIP. Nas at the VIP entrance, and he walked over there with his black mink coat on. The crazy thing about the meeting was he was with a group of people, but the group wasn't paying him no attention. They was like all talking amongst themselves, kind of bickering back and forth, and he was just standing on the side beside me, like just chilling, like just kind of like he was like not the main person, like he was just chilling by himself. They were like, "Hey, all right, we going in. Hey, come on, man." I was like, "Damn, all right." He had that big ass chain. That's the first time I seen that.
The QB?
QB chain. That shit. Oh my god. That shit was like, oh my god. I looked at that shit like, ooh. Maybe turn my head sideways. Like, ooh. He was smoking, but he had a blunt in his mouth and a blunt in his hand. It was the wildest shit ever. Yeah, random as hell. Yeah.
That's your celebrity story?
Yes, that's one of them.
Oh.
Probably about duller ones.
Yeah, that's a thought.
Well, I didn't know who Jim Jones was. I looked this man dead in his face and I said, who the fuck is Jim Jones?
Jesus Christ.
My cousin was embarrassed. He was in Miami.
As she would be, as she should
He
be.
was in Miami. Yeah, it was horrible.
Next week, I'll tell you about the time I was going to fight over Foxy Brown. That's a doozy.
Over Foxy
Yes.
Brown.
Yes. I tried to hire Foxy Brown. Almost got to fight about it.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's
What's your movie pick?
And I'll tell you about the time that I was in the VIP section with Uncle Luke and Casey and JoJo.
Oh wow.
I'm just bullshitting.
Oh, yeah. All right, Lord.
Go. I go.
All right.
I'm just playing.
I'll give you the Miss Marvel movie. Actually went and go saw it. It's actually pretty decent.
It's alright. I've been
Sorry.
hearing bad reviews about it.
Sorry.
What's the name of it?
It's a Miss Marvel, basically like part 2 of the Marvel.
I'm kind of burnt out on comic books, bro. Comic books.
You know what I figured out? The movie experience is dying out because there's so many other things for this generation of people to do.
To watch.
They're not really interested in movies.
Yeah.
So the reason that the Marvel movies are so big now, and like Star Wars, because we millennials, people born in the 80s and 90s, still value going to movies. So they know that's the things that we'll do. So they'll basically keep targeting that with those type of movies. So if you ever notice, they always remake movies from the 80s and 90s because they know that it's going to
Get
strike
us
a
the
nerve with
nostalgia.
us, and we're going to go back and
Yeah.
go see the movies with it.
Nostalgia.
And that's true. My daughter is 8 and I don't ever think she's been to a movie.
Yeah, see,
Nah, my daughters go to the movies all the time. They just went to see Thanksgiving the other day.
I heard it was trash.
It ain't trash. It's about a 6.
Dang.
It's about a 6.
I don't even know what movie that is.
April says she's watching Found on NBC with Jack.
Yes, that is what I was going to ask if I could name a series. So it's a series called Found. It's on Hulu. It is amazing. And it's another one that comes on right after that. It's called Irrational. That's a good watch too. So Irrational and Found, you got to watch those two. They're good. Found is about a lady who was kidnapped when she was younger. So tables have turned and she's kidnapped her kidnapper.
Wow.
And she keeps him in the basement. But her job
rich.
is, and what she started, the job that she started, an agency that she started, is she finds missing people that the mainstream world doesn't look for. So she basically goes after someone who's not blonde hair, blue eyes, because that's what gets
So
the
she's
media
kidnapped somebody, but yet she goes and finds people.
No, yeah, she's kidnapped her kidnapper.
But she also goes.
But it's a twist to it. I don't want to give away too much, but it's a twist to it. He's literally I'm not gonna call him a genius, but he's really, really smart. So he helps her with cases on how to deal with the criminally insane.
What's that movie? Clarice.
Hannibal?
Misery?
Yeah, Hannibal. Yeah.
Oh, Hannibal.
Silence of the
Exactly.
Lambs.
Silence of the
Silence
That's
of the Lambs.
that's kind of how it puts you in the mind frame of. And then the other one called Irrational. It's about a guy. He basically is a like clinical psychologist or something like that. But he gets into the depths of how humans are. So it's very irrational for you to know that you're putting bad food in your body, but we do it anyway. Just kind of like irrational behaviors that we know we're doing wrong. And he just solved cases and stuff like that. But it's really good. Yeah, so that's what I think
I
you
might
should
watch
watch.
the first one. I don't know about it.
No, the second one's really good. The second one comes on after you see the first one, and you're like, oh, it catches your. It's really good. You should watch both of them. All right, what else we got?
I think Mount Rushmore.
All right,
Time to
so
go
we got
home.
Mount Rushmore. So we got Mount Rushmore of Puff Daddy songs because in about 2 weeks they are going to be on the canceled list. We won't
Yep.
be able to enjoy them no more. So I guess another domino to fall from this situation is the fact that we're probably not going to get that P Diddy versus JD versus battle.
I don't even know if Versus was going.
I don't think versus is a thing anymore. Pandemic is over.
Timberland.
Like we're not sitting at home
Some of
anymore.
the best ones still happen after the pandemic, like
Yeah.
the locks and the.
But you still were kind of coming
Dipset.
off of it. But now I think that transition is
Timberland
gone.
keep.
What up, Chris?
They keep plugging
Chris
it.
on there.
Chris, he
What
finally
Chris's
on here.
name?
Chris on there.
Top 4 Puffy songs. Well, Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Benjamin's got to have a Benjamin.
What's the one where he dancing in the black?
All of them.
All of them.
Isn't it one that he got with Missy Elliott where he like dancing in a big old like?
That's Missy.
Bubble
Yeah,
soup?
Missy song.
That's Missy.
Okay, well that's the only one I can remember. I can't remember others.
Christ.
I'm not a North like music person. Like
It's
I
just
just
music in general, but
I know.
I feel you.
But if you didn't, if a Puff song was not played on the radio, which I don't even think he had like an album or nothing, right? He kind of was just like a.
You have an album.
He did?
Hey man, what is camera at? Look at the camera.
He had an album.
Hey, submit your hosting resume to my inbox.
Wait, he had an album? What kind, so he was on there. He did all songs.
Label
He
with
had-
hashtag on
he had an
catalog
he got
host.
albums.
Really?
Albums.
And it wasn't like a bunch of features. It was just him.
It was, of course, they had features because he's
Of course they had features.
But every song was a feature, though,
not
right?
every
I'm
song.
not sure every song's a
Puffy never made no goddamn song by himself.
Yes, he did.
What song?
Right.
Probably any
What song?
number one by itself.
I don't even know.
Come
what
with me
song
is by himself.
that is. Come with me. What's that song? I don't know that song.
And then hear my cries, hear my cries.
He got songs by himself.
I'm not embarrassed to say I never bought like a Up North album.
You
Like I didn't buy Notorious B.I.G. I didn't buy
was
Puffy.
bad.
You
I
didn't
do
have
all
to buy
that.
him, but you never watched
If
Rap
it,
City.
if you didn't play it on the radio, I didn't
Puffy
hear a
ruled
Up
the-
North
I ain't gonna say
song.
rule, but Puffy, he kind of like ran the radio for a while.
But it definitely was. If like I said, if it wasn't a radio song, I don't know.
You heard
You
him.
the name for a radio song?
I'm about to say, you know Benjamin's, right?
Yeah, all about the Benjamins. Yeah, I do know. That.
You know,
My breath.
I do know that one.
probably know I'll Be Missing You.
Oh, I do know that
Yeah,
one.
okay. You
I do know that
I'll
one.
Be
Maybe
Missing
it's because Puffy ain't been out in a long time. I just
He
forgot.
just put a
Literally just put out an R&B album.
He just put out.
That
an album.
probably is going to win a Grammy until this happens.
Yeah, yeah.
What song?
I don't know. I didn't listen to it.
Yeah, I ain't listened to.
I
I
ain't
listened to it once.
I did.
It was alright. I mean, I'm not really a heavy R&B.
You know
person,
what,
but-
bro? I can't even name like 4 Mount Rushmore Puffy songs.
All about the
Oh,
Benjamins.
God.
But Benjamin,
Satisfy You. We
R. Kelly,
Yeah. Bad Boy for Life.
Bad Boy for Life.
And I don't want to go with him and Maze.
Oh, Can't Nobody Hold Me Down.
No, I was gonna go I don't know what they want from me.
That's Biggie's song.
After Biggie died.
No, that's
Missing
that's
Me?
Puffy song.
That's Biggie's song. More Money, More Problems is Biggie's song.
But when probably Biggie song?
That's Biggie's song. Yeah, it's Biggie's song.
Wait, Puffy got 2 verses over there.
Nah, he got one verse. He got one verse.
Guess I ain't the only one that don't know Puffy like I thought I did.
Big only got the dang verse at the end of the song.
And Puffy got a verse and Mace got a verse.
Really? That's only one verse apiece from them?
Yeah. So you probably think about Can't Nobody Hold Me Down.
That's where they go back and forth all the
Yeah.
time.
Oh, Been Around the World.
Being
Yeah,
around.
Been Around. You got some joints on there. You got some.
Oh yeah, the remix, yeah. With,
Remix Carl
Been
Thomas?
Around the world and now, yeah.
Yeah.
We been player hated.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Benjamin's. I'll Be Missing You. Been Around the World and Can't Hold Me Down. None of them
I'm about to say I'm not even. Gonna
I'm about to say,
at this point.
all them songs got
I'm not
people
even
on it.
participating.
You just sit this one out, fam. You just sit this one out.
Oh, you.
I mean, he did make one with Faith Evans that I think when Biggie died.
That's why I
made
be
one.
missing you.
Okay, I do like that.
Dog, the man did PE1. He did a English version and he did a Spanish version. You don't remember that?
New host. Submit to my inbox, please.
Do he got a song with Jennifer Lopez?
Oh, Last Night with Keisha Cole. I do know.
Oh,
that.
that's a jam.
I do know that one. Thank
Night.
you, Lou.
That's a
They
jam.
don't want to help me out.
Can't even listen to it no more. Dang, I gotta get rid of dang Satisfy You now. Dang.
I been ain't listening to that because R. Kelly on it.
Oh, I still listen.
Satisfy You jamming though.
Yeah, for real.
That's your jam.
That's my creep. That's my creep.
Yeah, that's
creep
jamming.
on a woman who got man song. Man.
That's what he did.
Understand you
Like I do in the video.
and he'll never make love.
You know
to
Mace
you
wrote that
like
song.
I do. So give it to me.
Yeah.
They're getting excited.
I'm in my bag. When I send that, I'm in my bag.
Definitely about to call somebody else's wife right now.
Oh man, don't put that evil on me.
What's your other two, man?
Ooh, I need a girl.
Damn, I forgot about that too.
Yeah.
Puppy had some joints.
Oh, yeah, Puff had some hits. Yeah.
Is Shake Your Tail Fella his or that's
No,
Nelly?
that's
Nelly's. Pastor Gavassi is Buster's.
Busters. He was on a bunch of but
He's
The
on.
only thing I really remember is he couldn't dance. Everybody used to talk about how he used to dance.
Puff used to get to it.
Puppy used to get to it.
Like that little jig. That little jig, yeah. That's all I remember.
Damn, Puff. Oh man.
Puff up out of here, man. Puff up out here. You can cash at me your 30 whenever you ready. Puff out here.
I'm waiting till the Grammy, but I got you 30.
Puff showed up at that Grammys for
Oh no, I don't even think that's gonna go through anymore.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh man. All right, man. Anybody got anything else?
Nah, that's it.
Birthday's Thursday. Don't forget.
Everybody wish Toya happy birthday. And y'all enjoy these last minutes with her on camera. She will be behind the scenes going forward.
We just have her introducing the topic.
Nah.
Yeah. You know what? There you go. She's gonna be the moderator now.
Camera and everything. I'm gonna be behind the camera.
We gotta take this podcast to the next level. And you being in that position is not gonna get us there.
Sign right there. Child, we need to get us a sign. 'Cause I don't.
I can't remember what remember my joint at, but yeah,
Perfect ambiance, man.
You got a face?
I had a picture.
Yeah.
Both our pictures used to be up there when we first.
You know, he took it home.
Oh yeah, I don't know where
This
it's
was
at.
probably when you moved and left or disappeared for like 6 months.
And you see, she talking about going to Houston.
Yeah.
That was just a joke. I ain't doing
But yeah, we out.
it. Anyway.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
YouTube channel coming soon.
YouTube will be up within a day or two. Y'all check us out.
Yes, sir.
Everybody good?
Good.
We got this thing.
Out.